Fences, originally a stage play by August Wilson, follows working-class African-American father Troy, played by Denzel Washington, who is trying to raise his family in 1950s Pittsburgh.
How come you ain't never liked me? What law is there say I got to like you?
Having dreamt of becoming a professional baseball player, Troy was deemed too old when the major leagues began admitting black athletes.
Come telling me I was too old. I just wasn't the right colour.
His devoted wife, Rose, played by Viola Davis, dislikes the strained relationship he has with his son, Corey, and is torn when she learns of Troy's secret love affair with Alberta, his mistress.
Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me?
Maude Garrett caught up with the stars of Fences, who, despite performing the play 114 times before shooting the film, showed no signs of slowing down.
I never got tired working on this film. I'm not tired now because I have something to talk about. And it might be cliche, but people ask me, well, what do you want people to get from it? I say, it depends upon what they bring to it. There may be a Troy in your life. There may be a Rose in your life. You may be Rose. You may be Corey. Hopefully you're not Alberta. Is that something you want to share?
Hopefully you're not Troy.
I latched on to her and told her, baby, I don't want to marry. I just want to be your man.
I told him if he wasn't a mankind, and move out the way so the mankind could find me.
What I noticed when watching this movie, and I watched it with all critics as well, is that we as an audience watching a film behaved like an audience watching a play.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the rhythm of his music, of his words. Editorially, I had to respect and pay attention to that because it doesn't work without it.
So how did Viola feel about her co-star Denzel also being her director?
He knows actors. He knows how to unlock that performance that's going to surprise. He knows how to give you permission to have your back. I feel like he's your biggest cheerleader. And then he can then be another actor in the scene.
Your mother and the boy too much worrying about whether people like him or not.
Everything that boy do, he do for you.
This award season is going to be so big. I was at the Critics' Choice Awards and you gave such a powerful speech and you kind of slayed it that night.
I did?
Yeah.
I love the word slay, by the way.
But you're obviously using this platform to get a message across, and I think you're instilling that message with this movie.
What August did so beautifully is he honored the average man who happened to be a man of color.
It's like I don't try to make any kind of statements. I just try to be who I am. And I feel like in being who I am, it resonates somehow. You know, I lost the Miss Central Falls Recreation Contest when I was 6 years old. I think that just kind of spearheaded me into thinking, okay, well, I'm not, you know, that round peg you could fit into a round hole. I'm not a mold. So I guess I better just go on about the business of just being me.
This award season is busy for Viola and Denzel, with both of them nominated for an Academy Award.
And you just happened to be up against Australia's Nicole Kidman.
Oh, well.
Put those boxing gloves on.
When I was in Sydney, I walked by Nicole Kidman's house. So I don't want to piss Nicole Kidman off because I want her to someday invite me to that house.